We got to talk about a big thing that happened on Thursday night. Tua with his third concussion. Me personally, the main part of this topic, should he retire or should he keep on playing? Me personally, I think it's not even the debate that he should retire because you cannot be. You have a family. You should be worrying about your fucking family and not being an idiot and just keep on playing a sport that causes CTE. Look at Antonio Brown right now. Don't get me wrong, what he's doing on X and or whatever, Twitter, whatever the fuck you want to call it, it's hilarious. But you cannot risk your life.
Yep. No, look, I'm going to agree with you on this one. I do think he should retire at some point. They obviously just put him on IR, which, I mean, that's obviously smart. You're not going to put him in as soon as he clears concussion protocol, which he will, but he's got to see a lot of neurologists. I mean, this is to the point where it's not even like he got hit hard. He kind of just ran into DeMar Hamlin and then just went down and collapsed. So at this point, it's about your health. At this point, it's about your family, like you said. This guy's already set. He has, I think, fact check me if you want, but I'm pretty sure he has over $160 million in guaranteed. So even if he is
134.
going to retire, even if he is going to retire or go on to, a commissioner's exempt list for retirement, he's still going to get paid.
Yeah.
He's still going to be fine for the rest of his life and for his family's life. He should not be thinking at all about the team right now. If you're the team, damn right you want him back on the field, right? You spent all this money for him, but at the same time, you can't put him out there if he's going to hinder your performance. So it's a very, very tough argument to make. You can make the argument from Tua's perspective where damn right he should retire. You can make the perspective from the Dolphins where who else do they turn to if not Tua? You're not going to keep Skylar Thompson in there for the rest of the time, especially when you're in the absolute prime of Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle's careers.
Yeah.
Not to mention a star in the making running back in a chain. So you're going to have to do something at the quarterback. To your question, simple answer: yes, he should retire. In
I
the non-simple answer, the Dolphins are going to have to go out there and trade for somebody.
I was just about to say that. I think like this, even though he had a bad preseason game, you gotta trade for a young guy. You can't go for a fucking older guy because that's not gonna do anything. I trade for Trey Lance. I go to the Cowboys, send him like a fifth and a sixth, and get Trey Lance.
So you could definitely go that route. I know I've been hearing a lot in my ear or on Twitter over the past 24 hours to go get Ryan Tannehill as well, which you can do. There's nothing wrong with that.
I just think you gotta
I'm
go
gonna
rookie, not a younger guy. Then I don't think
See,
you.
I'm gonna err on the side of you go an older guy, and here's why: only because, like I said, you have these dynamic offensive players in their prime. You need somebody who can go in there right away and compete right away. Because you know what? If I'm the Dolphins, I don't want to just throw this year away.
Hmm.
I don't. You're just wasting another year of these guys, and that's not something you want to do. So you got to look on the market. You got to see if there's any good free agents out there. You know what? Maybe it sounds crazy, but maybe even consider giving. And I believe he's on. I don't want to be wrong here, but I think he's on the Colts now. Maybe give them a call about Joe Flacco. Fuck it, because he looked great with the Browns last year. You got to do something now and here because you're 1-1. It's still within reach. The Jets are only 1-1. The Bills look good, but there's a lot of potential on this team to be good, and
Yeah.
I don't think you could just go on wasting it.
You just like I don't understand how why he keeps on putting like me personally this concussion that Tua had was his fault. You're an NFL quarterback. There's rules set to
Yep.
protect you. I don't understand why you're leading with your head. You're not a fucking Derrick Henry. You're not a Cam Newton. You're not a fucking Anthony Richardson, who's a big guy. You're not Jalen Hurts, who's a big guy.
Yep.
You're small. You lost a lot of weight this offseason. You
He
cannot
did.
lead with your head. And I understand, like, obviously it's going against a Damar Hamlin. He's a skinny safety. He's not like a strong safety, but he's a skinny safety who's obviously like fast and can make tackles. But Just don't
That's-
put yourself
The
in that
simple thing is
situation.
here, slide.
Like yeah,
Just slide.
exactly. Like there's
It's
no
it's not
reason.
hard. You did what you had to do on that running play. For the love of God, just slide. And on a less serious note, Damar Hamlin's KD is now one.
Yeah.
Good for him. You know what? Go out there, go back in the game, and get yours, kid.
Oh my God, dude, he came back from the gulag.
You win this fight and you return to the front line. But if you lose, you're done here. You're up, soldier. Go sort this fucker out. Yeah, you kick their ass.
He really did.
He came back from the gulag. Like, don't get me wrong. I was.
And and don't misconstrue this, people. I'm not being a dickhead,
Yeah,
but
no.
Damar Hamlin, let's go. Woo!
It's just like obviously like, and this is the one thing I do want to say though. It's extremely fucked up on what people are doing to Damar Hamlin. Because I've seen on like X or Twitter, whatever the fuck you want to call it, just people going at him saying, fuck you, you caused this, you're a bad player, you're cancer to the NFL, like all this bad shit. No, like it's just
If he died, it wouldn't have happened. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yes, completely idiotic of these people to be saying that he in any way, shape, or form caused it. He didn't even lead with his head. He was literally just standing there.
yeah, Tua ducked into his head.
It's all on Tua. And you know what? If the kid is in some way, shape, and form even going to try to come back this year, come back next year, something like that. God, somebody send him to like a spring training camp down in Florida for the New York Yankees. Learn how to slide. For the love of God.
No, not even that, dude. Get fucking notes from like Kyler Murray, Russell Wilson, fucking all these former baseball players turned to the NFL. Go to them. They all know how to slide. Kyler Murray, in my opinion, he's the best slider in the fucking NFL.
He knows how to do it.
He did it on fucking Sunday. He saw a guy coming at him. He slid perfectly, and he got the yards. Saved himself from injury and all that shit. It's just idiotic QB play, and it doesn't help that you were down by 2 scores.
Yep.
You did not I understand you want to be a big game changer and win that game.
Wasn't even close.
But you can't be an idiot and just risk your life. He's one bad hit from being not Tua anymore.
He's one bad hit away from being A, either paralyzed, right?
Yeah.
Or B, becoming Aaron Hernandez and somebody has to put a watch on him 24/7 before he goes and shoots people up.
Exactly. No, like it's like fucked up to even say, but like you're 100% right.
He has to. The simple answer here is he should retire.
Exactly.
Whether he does so or not, whether his ego gets in the way of if he wants to come back, which unfortunately I'm thinking he's going to want to do, you have to take these safety measures moving forward then. You have to slide moving forward. You have to – and also, who gives a fuck about the agility-wise? Bulk the shit up again in the offseason.
Exactly.
Screw losing pounds for agility. Bulk yourself up. At least get a little bit heavier. Become a pocket passer. Screw it. Like we mentioned, you have the two of the best receivers in the game on your side. You don't have to run.
No, dude, you have the fastest team in the NFL. I don't even think that's a debate.
No, it's not.
Hill,
maybe
A-Chain.
Maybe the Kansas City Chiefs, but yes, definitely one of.
Yeah, Hill, Mostert, A-Chain, Hill. Everyone's fast on that team. Like, you don't have to do much. You could be a pocket passer. Just throw, like, slants and just have the fucking receiver go. But, like, instead you do that.
Agreed.
Obviously, a very bad situation. I hope he's okay. I'm glad he's okay. I hope that he gets the right information from the doctors, talks to his family. Hope everything's